Shaggy, my friend, we have been friends for many years. We've had many debates over the years. Me being drunk as a skunk and you being high as a kite. And now I figured we should just record this debate for the fine people to see. What say you, my friend?
Sure thing, man. Recording is cool with me, whatever you gotta do. Let's have ourselves a good old debate.
Okay, buddy. You are a stoner. You've always been a stoner, and yet you claim to be a freaking role model for the kids, dude. You're on TV, the kids watch you, the kids love you, yet you're just a pothead, dude. How do you sleep at night, honestly?
Look, man, I don't smoke pot all the time. I only do it occasionally to relax and unwind. And sure, some kids watch me, and that's fine, but I don't promote myself as a role model. I mean, I try to be a good guy and a good friend, but I don't claim to be perfect. I'm just a dude with some problems like everyone else, you know? I ain't saying kids should follow my exact path in, man. I just don't think it's a big deal.
You don't think it's a big deal? You know how many of my friends grew up watching Scooby-Doo? Scooby-Doo, it's just a fun little kids show, right? It's just fun. No, dude, they look up to you and they're like, hey, Shaggy does it, why shouldn't I? Right? And those friends, they became fucking loser stoners, dude. You did that. You did that to my friends.
Whoa, man, that's a heavy accusation, bro.
Yeah.
You're blaming those people's choices on me?
Yeah.
Those guys
Yeah.
are responsible for their own choices, not me. I'm not the one who forced them to smoke pot. That was their decision, man. And it's not fair to put the responsibility of their choices onto me. Plus, let's be honest, they were probably going down that path anyway, with or without me. People make their own decisions, man.
Okay, so let's just show kids people just doing drugs all the time because they won't have any effect on them, right? Let's just show kids TV shows of people being high all the time and having fun just being high and drunk all the time because it won't have any effect on them, right? I mean, come on, man, that's just silly. Come on. Take some responsibility for what you've done to the youth of America, dude. I'm mad at you.
Hey, that's not on me, man. I'm not the one broadcasting myself being high all the time on TV. I have enough responsibility in my life to know that's not cool. I keep to myself and don't go around bragging about how high I get. I don't encourage kids to imitate me. I'm just doing what I like to do. If some kids decide to do that on their own, it's not my fault. That's on them. I'm not going to take responsibility for other people's bad decisions, man.
Dude, you are a stoner icon right up there with frickin' Cheech and Chong and Snoop Dogg, dude. Do you realize that? You are what's wrong with society right now, dude.
Bro, come on, let's have some respect here. I'm not even close to those guys, man. They're icons, no doubt, but they have their own thing going on, man. I'm just trying to live my life the best I can, without all that crazy attention. I prefer to hang out with my friends and solve mysteries, man. This stoner icon thing is just something people see me as. I'm not trying to be a hero or anything.
How high are you right now? Oh,
Not very. I had a few joints, but I'm still pretty lucid, you know?
A few joints, dude? Come on, man. What are you doing? What are you doing with your life, dude? Come on.
Look, man, I'm doing what I like to do. I'm not hurting anyone, and I'm trying to live a good life. I don't need you getting all up in my business and judging me. I'm just trying to get through life like everyone else.
Bro, you are a children's character. You're supposed to be a role model, dude. Come on, what are you doing, man?
Man, I'm just being myself, you know? Sure, I'm a character on a TV show. And kids watch the show, and they seem to like me. But I'm not their parent, man. I'm not here to parent them or be some perfect role model for them. I'm just doing what I love, and if some kids happen to watch me and get a laugh out of it, that's cool. But it's not on me to be their parent or babysitter.
Bro, kids watch you and they're like, man, that Shaggy is so fucking cool. I want to be a stoner too, just like him. How do you feel about that? Are you okay with that? Can you sleep at night with that on your brain, dude?
Dude, I sleep just fine. Fine at night. 'Cause I know I'm not out there telling kids to go out and smoke pot. And if some kids decide to do it, that's not on me, man. They're responsible for their own decisions. I'm not gonna feel guilty for stuff other people decide to do. That's just not gonna happen, man. All I can do is be the best version of myself I can be, and that's what I'm doing. If people don't like it, that's up to them, and I respect that.
So you think it's on the kids. If kids watch you and they decide to smoke weed because they think Shaggy is so cool, if he can do it, I can do it too. You don't feel any guilt about that at all. You're perfectly fine with little kids buying weed and smoking it and trying to be just like you. You're perfectly fine with that, huh?
First off, man, kids shouldn't be smoking weed. And they shouldn't be buying weed. That's not legal. I never said that's cool. 'Cause it's not. It's not cool for kids to smoke
So
weed
you're
or
not
any other
cool.
drugs.
You're
And
not
that's
cool.
not safe.
You admit that
People
you're
just
not
look up to
cool
me 'cause
and
they
that
think
you're
I'm
a
cool.
freaking
But
role
I'm not
model
telling
for
them to go
kids.
smoke
You,
weed
you
or
admit
anything
that
like
it's
that.
not cool to
I'm
smoke
not the
weed.
one
You
bringing
admit
them
that, don't you?
stuff.
You admit
That's
that.
on whoever is.
Huh, huh, huh. You know what, Shaggy? I revoke our friendship. I know we've been friends for many years, but I'm tired of this behavior, dude. Okay? I'm tired of it. What do you say about that? Huh?
Whoa, man, you don't have to go that far.
Oh,
I
man.
thought we had things sorted out. We had a productive debate. What the hell, dude?
Ooh, hell.
Wait.
You're dropping the H-bomb now, huh? Suddenly we're not so child-friendly now, huh? Dropping the H-bomb.
Okay, man, I apologize. I should watch my language sometimes.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure the camera cut off, so we're okay on that.
No, we're
So
still
you don't need to
recording.
worry about some kid hearing that.
We're still recording, dude. I have you all on tape admitting that you're a stoner and that you just want kids to smoke weed and you don't give a shit if kids smoke weed or not because it's not your responsibility. You suck. You suck, dude. I'm saying it right now. You suck. What say you? What say you, dude, huh? Taking a drag right now? Huh? Huh? Is that what you're doing right now? Smoking weed? Telling kids it's cool to smoke weed? Is that what you're doing? Huh? Huh?
Man, I never said kids should do pot. I never said it's cool for kids to smoke weed. And I'm not even smoking at the moment.
Not at
So
the
don't
moment.
put words in my mouth. I don't want kids to smoke pot. I wouldn't tell them to do drugs. I have my own struggles to work out, and I'm trying to be better. But I don't want kids to be anything like me, 'cause I've got a long ways to go on my journey. So don't go around telling people that I encourage kids to do pot.
Okay, so that's your message now? Hey kids, don't be like me. I'm a fucking loser. Don't be like me, kids. Hey, I don't recall you ever saying that in the hundreds of episodes of freaking Scooby-Doo that you were on. Okay, dude, you freaking glorified it, dude. You glorified that shit.
Look, man, I'm not proud of all the times I glorified pot, but we were living in different times back then.
Different times.
The world was different. The idea of pot being okay and cool was becoming more of a thing, and we were just trying to go with that flow. And look, I admit it was wrong for it to be such a big part of my
It
character.
was wrong. He
You
admits
want
it
to
was wrong.
criticize
It
me
was
about
wrong.
that? Go ahead. But I'm not proud of how the pot thing was used in that series, because it was a lazy way of making me look funnier and to sell merchandise.
So what are we doing now? Shaggy is a cautionary tale. Shaggy is a loser. Shaggy is a guy who tells kids, hey, don't be like me because I'm a freaking loser who smokes weed. Is that your position now, Shaggy?
I mean, yeah, maybe I was a loser. I won't deny that pot made me kind of lazy and I made some bad choices because of it. But I'm trying to be better. And part of that is accepting that some of the things I've done and said haven't been the best. I want pot out of the focus. I want people to know I don't want kids following in my footsteps, so maybe I'm a caution story. And maybe that's what I'm supposed to be. Because the kids of the future can use my story as a warning.
Bro, it's kind of too little too late now, don't you think? I mean, these shows were back in the 70s. You inspired a whole generation of potheads, dude. And that should be on your conscience, dude. Like, what are you doing to fix that? Come on, man.
I don't know what to do, man. I can't change the past. I made mistakes and I have to live with it. But now I want to be a good role model, because I know I haven't been. I'm trying to make it up to the next generations. I want the kids who are watching me or are around me to know I'm not the stoner they think I am, because I'm trying to be better. And I need help, because I can't do this stuff
Oh, he
alone.
needs help.
So I can use as much support as I can.
And what about what happened to Scooby-Doo, by the way? I know he was really big on pot. Is he still alive? Is he still around? Or what? What happened to him?
He's still with me, and he's doing all right. He's a lot more mindful of what he eats now. Like, instead of devouring a mountain of Scooby snacks, he's doing some healthy portions. He's even gotten into lifting and exercising. It's really helped him out in the long run. He still smokes pot, but he's being smart about it. He doesn't want to fall into the same mistakes I did.
Okay, just to let the audience know, Scooby-Doo is not okay. He's freaking in an urn. He's some ashes in an urn above the mantle in the house of Shaggy over here. And Shaggy just does not want to admit it. You're living in the past, dude. You're smoking weed with a freaking urn full of ashes, dude. Scooby's a dog. He's not going to live that long, dude. Come on, get over it. Get yourself a girlfriend. Get yourself a life. You're so pathetic, man. I'm sorry to be mean, but come on, dude.
That's a pretty low blow. Man, making fun of the passing of a friend is a dick move, and you know it.
It's 20 years
Scooby
ago.
was like family to me.
It's
Him
20
and I
years
had
ago.
some great times.
20 years
But
ago.
it hurt
dude.
like hell when he passed away. I missed
20
the guy
years.
a lot.
He's a dog, dude.
Because he was more than just a dog.
He's a
He was
dog.
my best friend. And I still remember what he meant to me. So try to make jokes all you want. You won't see me laugh.
Dude, he's a dog. Come on, get over it. Yeah, he was a very smart dog. He spoke a little bit of English. And yeah, I'm sure he was fun to hang out with, but you can't just dwell on this forever, man. Come on.
He wasn't just some dog, dude. We had times together that I won't ever get with anyone else. Scooby was special to me. No person, no dog will ever replace him. So I'll continue to remember him how I want. And you can't tell me how to grieve, 'cause the bond between Scooby and I was deep. So no, I won't get over it just because it's not something you think I should be upset about.
Bro, this is just sad. You gotta move on at some point, dude. Kick the pot habit. Like, move on from... Stop pretending Scooby is still alive and still hanging out with you. It was 20 years ago, dude. He died 20 years ago. Like, I know I'm being mean, but, like, it's tough love, dude. Like, we care about you. We want you to get better and move on, you know?
Look, man, I appreciate the whole tough love thing, but it ain't gonna work here. Losing someone you cared about is hard, no
So
matter how
stubborn.
many years ago it was.
So stubborn.
And I'll remember Scooby however I like. He was my friend, and I'll always cherish his memory. And nothing is gonna change that. So you can say whatever you want, but it ain't gonna change anything.
Okay, I hung up on him. Dude, we've been going through this, him and I, like... He just needs to get over it. He needs to kick the pot habit. He needs to go out and make some friends. Anyway, hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks.